Icon series.
Fine, children. So we have completed a diary page of Anne Frank's diary, Kitty, right? Okay. So it's time for us to do the question answers and other activities that are related to this particular chapter. The first one is actually a true or false section. We have 7 sentences which are taken from the lesson, and we need to read each and every one of these sentences and check whether they are true or false based on what we have learned in the text, in the lesson, right? So we need to write each and every sentence, check with what we have learned in the lesson, and if they agree, then we write true. If they do not agree, then we write a false, right? Okay, now Annie liked to live in the secret room and did not want to go out. Annie liked to live in that secret room. You know, during the war, they were all living in a secret room, isn't it? So, did Annie loved or liked living in that room? She never wanted to go out of it. Was it so? No way, isn't it? Yes, so she was always saying about freedom, being a free bird out of this secret room, isn't it? So, the answer is false, right? So, what do we do here? We will drop a F there, right? Annie never looked out of the window as she was afraid. She always looked out of the window is what we read in the lesson. She always looked out of the window, looked at the open free world outside, and she was thinking about how happy it would be to be a free bird in those open skies, isn't it? So the answer is again false for the second statement. Right? Now, Annie and Peter liked to breathe in fresh air when they stood near the window. Yes. They loved a lot to breathe that fresh air that comes through the window. Also, whenever they got a chance to go to the window, they used to breathe in that fresh air a lot, isn't it? Yes. So the answer is true. Annie felt that as long as the beauty of nature existed, she could not be unhappy. As long as the beauty of nature existed, she could not be unhappy. Means what? She can be happy. As long as the nature is so beautiful outside, as long as she can enjoy the beauty of the nature through the window, she can be happy, isn't it? Yes, even though she was locked inside the secret room, even though the freedom that they had was so restricted, still she was able to look at the nature through the window and feel happy about it, isn't it? Yes, so the answer is true. 5. Annie believed that nature could bring solace to people in all troubles. Nature could bring solace. Solace means what? Comfort. Solace means comfort. So let the discomfort or the sadness or the problems be any. It doesn't matter. Nature can always come forward and find a solution for the problem. Not a solution, but comfort. It's okay. Right? Yes. See, they were locked inside that room, but still she was happy just because of one thing, that she could enjoy the nature outside through the window, isn't it? Yes. So, she always believed that nature could bring solace to the people in all troubles is a true statement. Now, when Annie was close to nature, she felt that she was away from God. Nature was the only thing that could bring solace to her. Then how can that be away from God? It's a wrong statement, isn't it? Yes, so the sentence is a false one because she always felt the presence of God whenever she was able to see the nature through the window. Now, Annie never longed for freedom and fresh air. Absolutely no, isn't it? It's impossible. She always longed for freedom She always longed for fresh air, isn't it? So that is a wrong statement. So it's false. Even through the window, they enjoyed breathing the fresh air. In that case, can we believe that they never wanted freedom and fresh air? It's impossible, isn't it? Yes. So we have done this particular activity, and now we will read the sentences once again. And Annie liked to live in the secret room and didn't want to go out is a false statement because she was eagerly waiting for that day on which she can walk out of this secret room as a free living being on this world. Annie never looked out of the window as she was very afraid. Never. She was always so eager to look out through the window and enjoy the nature. So again, that is a false statement. Annie and Peter liked to breathe in fresh air when they stood near the window. True, they even fought for that. Annie felt that as long as the beauty of nature existed, she could not be unhappy. It's a true statement because in among all the hardships that she was going through inside that secret room, she found such a happiness when she looked at the nature through the window. Annie believed that nature could bring solace to people in all troubles. Is a true statement. When Annie was close to nature, she felt that she was away from God. Impossible. She always had a feeling of being near to God. Annie never longed for freedom and fresh air. Again, is a wrong statement because she was eagerly waiting for that day on which she will be out as a free bird. Right? So, these are the answers, and I will keep the screen the same for another minute for you so that you can have a look at these sentences once again. So now the second question, tick the correct answers. We have three sentences here. All three are incomplete ones, half sentences. The remaining half we need to select from the options given at the bottom of the three sentences. So A, B, C and D. Four options are there with all the three sentences and we need to select one out of it. Right? Fine. Now, during the World War II, Annie had to hide in a palace, a college, a secret room, or a castle. So where did Annie Frank and her family, the other people, hide during the Second World War? Was it in a palace? No. Was it in a college? Never. Was it in a castle? Castle is an old palace. No. Then where? In a secret room. Where? In a secret room. So we will drag and drop the tick mark. They are in a secret room. Right? Now, Kitty was a name given by Annie to her cat, sister, cousin, daddy. So what did or whom did Annie call Kitty? Was there a pet cat for Annie Frank and her family whom they called Kitty? No. Was that her sister? No. Was it her cousins? No. Then the daddy. Okay. So we have seen in the lesson Annie Frank and her family members were close inside a secret room, and there she used to write about her thoughts, the inspirations that she had to live in a diary. And that diary was something that she called a kitty. So what is the answer? Diary. Right? Fine. While hiding, Annie liked to admire the beauty of nature when she looked out of the bedroom, living room, attic, dining room. So they are actually living in a secret room. No? So if there is a secret room, can we find the bedrooms, living room, dining room, hall and all those kinds of things in a secret room? No. So what was there? An attic. Attic means an attachment, an extension. Okay, where there was a small window through which, she breathed the fresh air, look out at the nature and all, isn't it? Yeah, so what is the answer? Attic. Right? So these are the three sentences. During the World War II, Annie had to hide in a secret room. Kitty was a name given by Annie to her diary. While hiding, Annie liked to admire the beauty of nature when she looked out of the attic. Right? So now I will keep the screen for a minute for you so that you can read the sentences once again. Okay?